Hey, Mark here, and today we will play a game called the Stanley Parable. I know it is not a new game, but it is around 3 years old, but the feedbacks and the reviews were so positive about this game that I decided to try it out. If I'm right, it was not a standalone game at first, it was a mod for Half-Life 2, but it became a standalone game, and today I decided to try it out. And I don't know how long the game is, but I think we will play it through, guys. So let's start it.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day, every month, of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-wearing, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
So we are a guy with a number called 427, and now we have to go on. I don't know. It is my first.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
By the way, it is my first time playing this game, so I don't know anything about it. Expect that fact that it is really cool and people like it.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm moving into this because I'm a little rebel.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Sure, why not?
Yes, truly a room worth
Amazing.
admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Can I drink something?
Stanley simply stood here,
No, it won't drink
drinking it all
anything.
in.
Okay. I move on, I guess.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Should I follow these instructions or should I go against all of them in the game? I don't care, I go this way.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
That was really rude. Oh.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
What? What her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
What woman is he
She's
talking
been
about?
Waiting.
I won't go in. It is dark. Can I? It is closed. I can't go this way. Okay, move on. Fuck.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick
I
up
don't want
the
to pick it
phone.
up. I don't know who will be on the other side of the line. What did I do? It is my office again.
Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha! Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife? Who'd want to commit their life
Actually,
to you?
I
I'm
did
trying to
think
make
it.
a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here. Sorry, but you're in my story now.
But this guy won't let me go. What the fucker? Come on. AI want to be smarter than me.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley. Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential
Now he becomes
nature of his
a lot
existence.
more ruder than he was before.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating
I don't
lunch.
like this.
Now he's
I don't
going
like giving
home.
directions.
He's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
I won't press fucking buttons for you. I press 6. No. Let me talk to this woman. No other way. I must press 8. What if I just wait? I won't press it. You think you're smart? Okay. So far, I don't know what to expect from this game, but interesting. Let's press it.
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Press U to watch TV. I don't want to watch TV. I never watch TV in my real life neither, so why would I press it? I want to go through this. When I press my left mouse button, it gives a sound like when you press a button on your keyboard. It is really frustrating. Just listen to it. It is like typing.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Press B then.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
So the game at this point is about Stanley, who was given directions all his life, and now he had a choice, and maybe I did make a choice that was against that instruction, and now the AI, I don't know who is talking to me, is mad at me. Don't make me do this. I don't want to prepare dinner. I want to go on an adventure, as you said before. Can I open the doors? I can't even move. I have a little tiny place here that I can move in. Okay, then prepare it, I guess.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. He called it the Stanley Parable. It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time. But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he
My
did
room
was
is becoming a
pushing
big
the same
desk.
buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one.
What is that? I hate Mondays on the mug. Funny. But you give me no choice here. I only can press the T button, but I don't want to go to sleep. Give me another choice. Give me something that... What is that on the floor? Oh. Can I jump? I can't. Damn it. But I can crouch. Press it
And
down.
I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
And now that I'm sitting here pressing no buttons, do I do something right? You ask me not to do it. I'm not doing it, and nothing is happening. And time goes by. I don't want to press the button, but W is a button too, and I'm pressing it right now, so I'm against the law. What now? I don't get this game so far. Press it.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to
Then
kill
let me
himself?
go on my
How can I
way.
get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
I don't want to press Z. I want to question everything. It is. You can only learn something if you ask questions.
I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time you'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried...
What the heck happened? And where are we? It is our office again.
All of his co-workers
No,
were gone. What
don't
could it
tell
be?
me that I have to do it all
Stanley
again.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This will be an infinite game or something like that. We are at the same two doors again.
When Stanley came to a
So,
set of
I did
two
kill
open
Stanley,
doors, he entered the
and
door
now I
on
have a
his left.
chance to make another choice. You know what? I have tried something out that I wanted to try before moving on to the next episode. I don't
This
care
was not
about
the correct
what
way
he
to the
says.
meeting room, and Stanley knew it
I don't
perfectly
care, I have a
well.
new plan.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first.
You know, we are the little
just to
diggers
admire
here.
it.
I don't care about this room, I don't care
Wow.
about your narration.
Yes,
Just let me
this
move
room.
on. Come on.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first
Go
open
away.
door on his left.
No, I don't care. So we are here, and I wanted to try
Stanley was so
out
bad
if
at
I
following
go
directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5
this
years ago.
way. It leads me there. What if I just
Stanley,
jump
I think
down?
perhaps we've gotten off on the
Should I
wrong
try it?
foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
No. I killed him again. Sorry Stanley, I didn't mean to. Again, the fucking platforms, guys. I can't platform it, I said it before, like in a couple videos, like Stick It to the Man videos. I will put a card here and you can check it if you want to see it, that platforms are always killing me. Platforming is always killing me. But now, I think before moving on and being a good boy and, you know, listening to directions and following the instructions, before that, I finished this episode here, and I hope that you liked it. It was a really interesting experience at first. I didn't know that this game is all about following directions and going against them. But now, I hope that you liked it. If you did, tickle that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Feel free to share this video with your friends. Maybe this game will be new to them too, and maybe they have some doubts about this episode, or maybe they are little rebels like me. So, oops, sorry. So, yep, see ya. Okay, so I think now we should start it. Okay, talk to him, sorry. Should I launch it? Yes, you should launch it. And it is starting, guys.
Stanley stood for a long time in one spot. It's part of a game. He likes to see how long he can go without dying. So far, he's doing excellent. And if he just stays right where he is, I'm sure he'll keep up that good momentum. Let's observe the genius at work.
Sorry again, see ya.